Kansas City, what's good? My name is Ree. This is Janaé, and we are back with another episode of Black, the Green, and Unfiltered on this Cheap Sunday.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
No,
it
that's
is
fine.
Cheap Sunday.
It is.
It won't be Cheap Sunday when you watch this, but
No.
it is Cheap Sunday while we're recording. So, Chiefs, go win.
Please.
Go. Godspeed. I'm confident that they're gonna win today because the Celtics just won. So you know my theory.
When one does the other.
They usually win on the same day. Is all I'm saying. When they play on the same day. So got on my Chiefs shirt.
I will have on my Chiefs shirt at game time. It's in the car.
Shout out to all y'all at the game because it's cold.
It's cold, America.
Yeah, Janaé just told me the weather.
Listen.
And Godspeed.
December came in with a bang. Literally snowing on the first day of December is actually nuts. And not even just like little snowing.
Did you go to work?
Snowing. I tried. I went around the block. And as I was coming down the hill and turned, I voice texted my boss and said, "Hey, the roads are terrible. Can I work from home today?" And
You're
said,
awesome.
Yes.
Let me tell you how the school districts of Kansas City, all of them, most of them, did not cancel school.
That was so crazy.
And when I went out to my car that morning, it was snowing. And I was like, okay. No call, no text, no email, nothing. All right. Get about 5 minutes away from the crib, and I'm fishtailing, and I'm still driving to work, and I'm fishtailing. But we have blackout days where it's like you got to be there, and it was a blackout day because it was the Monday after a holiday. So hey Siri, text such and such. Text my boss, not really Siri. I text my boss. I said, hey, I'm gonna be late. I'm not far, but it's slick. Take your time, no worries. I get to work about 7:10. 7:10 is when I walked in the building. It's coming down. I pull up. There's a school bus sliding. I said, oh no. If the buses and the trucks are sliding, what you think my little Toyota is doing?
You know what is so funny about that? Before I got up to get dressed, I checked your location, and it must have been like 7:10 and saw you were at work. And I was like, if Kyrie's can make it, I will go to work too.
I had just made it to work. I was like, Lord.
I promise you I checked and I saw that you was at work, and I said, all right, it must be okay.
So I didn't even tell you. It was not okay. It absolutely was not okay.
That's so funny.
My school, we're in, we have the morning session, the afternoon session. So about 20 minutes left in the AM session, intercoms go off. When the kids leave, y'all can leave. We call it a half day. The weather is crazy. I'm like, there's no windows in my building.
Yeah, so you had no idea what it looked like.
I can't see anything. All I can see is it say it's snowing on my phone. So we go with the kids dismissed, and we looking outside. I said, oh,
it's a blizzard.
The snow is coming down. So I'm instantly like, dang, how I was sliding to work. Yeah. How am I gonna make it home? So girl, I park like on an incline a little bit. It's like going down. I get to the bottom of the hill, and I gotta kind of go back up, fishtailing. I got maybe 2 blocks away from the school. There's an intersection. There's cars all stuck in the intersection. Now I had some good momentum, but if I didn't stop, I would have hit these cars. Yep. So I had to stop. I stopped. Can't get started again. I'm stuck in the middle of the street. And when I say in the middle of the street, it's traffic coming behind me, the same direction. Is traffic coming towards me? I'm about to have a panic attack because I'm stuck.
As one would.
I'm stuck in the middle of the street. I call Marcus. I'm like, hey, yo, I don't know.
Help me.
I don't know what to do. I can't go backwards because there's literally a car stuck right here. I was like, if I move, I'm gonna hit him. If he move, he gonna hit me. Like, I don't know. So I'm there like 15 minutes. Marcus like, I'm on my way. You gotta calm down. I'm like, I'm about to cry. He's like, he's like, you just
I respect that you weren't already crying because I would have been.
But let me tell you why I can't stand men though. Because I'm like, I'm about to cry. He was like, well, then you just gonna be stuck in the middle of the street crying. I'm like,
which was a fine answer. That would have been a fine response to the situation.
So then a semi is coming up the street. I'm like, oh my God, do I get out of the car? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, Lord, this ain't how I want to go out. Like, I don't know. It's so much happening. A semi comes, the semi gets stuck. behind me because he's trying to like go around. The semi gets stuck. So the semi in the middle of the street, this is the most dangerous stuff I ever seen. The semi starts backing up in the middle of the street. I'm like, what is going on? But because he got stuck and he backed up, it gave me enough room to throw my car in reverse, roll back down. Like I had to hit a U in the middle of the street. Traffic finally stopped. Yeah. Turned around, pulled in the gas station, waited for Marcus to come because he was like, so what we gonna do? You gonna follow me? I'm gonna follow you. You wanna drive? I'm like, I don't wanna drive no more. Like, he's like, you can't just leave your car at the gas station. I'm like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I gotta. So he's like, you take my car. He's got a bigger car. He's got a Jeep. You take my car. I'm gonna take your car. Fine. Hop in the Jeep. I'm out there.
You just gonna be stuck in the middle of the street crying is hilarious.
I was like, is that supposed to make me feel better? Like I'd
have been like, cool. So I'd have been like, so when you get here, you know what to look for. The girl in the middle of the street crying.
Listen, the next day I was texting everybody. I was like, you coming? How are the roads?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I won't be doing.
I'm not getting stuck again. How are the roads? What's going on over here? Did you slip and slide? Because if you slipping and sliding, I'm definitely gonna slip and slide in my little baby car. No. So yeah, I was very upset at my job. I was like, they can fight me tomorrow. I'm not getting back out there if it's like this. But
no, I saw your Snapchat about like coming to Be Saved, and I was like, we having a conversation. And I was like, why I have to make a lot of the decisions that I do is because I don't have somebody to come save me. Yeah. Like if there's an emergency in my house, if I'm having one, it's my mama or my brother if he's not at work. And then Jaden, he works third shift, so he was asleep. And then Mama, she can't move around right now. So, hey, bud, I was like, sorry, we got to call.
And that's what I was like. If I couldn't have called Marcus, I was like, my backup was out of town. So I was like, I was just gonna be in the middle of the street crying. Like, I'm gonna go back to work. I was closer. I was closer to work than I was. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna just kick it in the classroom because I don't.
Throw on some Netflix.
I got the big screen in there. Hey, we got comfortable seating. I got snacks. I don't.
Did you see the people under Quentin Lucas's comments?
Yes.
When he tweeted, he said Kansas City. Before that. The night before, he had taken a picture. There was a picture of a plow with all the salt and stuff, and it said Kansas City, we're ready. And then the next day, people were commenting. It was like Kansas City, no, we weren't. And also, Kansas City, Quentin, MoDOT, all of you guys. Yeah, I think MoDOT's in charge. You know when they be like, actually, these people are in charge of the streets. These people are in charge of that. People with the trucks. Why did y'all not pre-treat them? How did it come out days later that was like, actually, we didn't get out there and pre-treat them like we were supposed to? Why?
So I heard people say that they didn't think that it was going to be that bad, which I don't understand because I was in New Orleans. I knew that it was going to be that bad.
What I don't care about, whether you think it's going to be bad or not, get out there and put some salt on the road.
Like I said, I was in New Orleans. And I knew that it was going to be that bad because that's all that was on my timeline. Not only was that all that was on my timeline, I had my initial flight, because I don't think I told you this either. My initial flight, I had a layover in St. Louis. They redirected it because St. Louis got hit before us. Yes. Then they tried to redirect me to Vegas, and I had a 4-hour layover in Vegas. I said, oh, absolutely not. Won't be doing that.
Oh, that would have been a great time.
I'm okay. I was ready to go home. And then it ended up
New Orleans and Vegas, literally my dream trip.
It ended up working out because I ended up getting a nonstop straight to KC. So I was like, Lord, I see you. Hey, you work in mysterious ways because
he knew the day he was gonna have the next day.
Clearly, I was like, Lord, this is great. And then I also would have been getting back at like 10:30, and I'd have been hot. Like, I'm over it.
So again, people with the trucks. I don't care if they say it's going to be a dusting. Do something. Go throw some Mortons on the ground. Even if you don't throw the big salt, throw some Mortons. I don't know. But whatever you didn't do, we weren't into it. That was terrible.
Also, school districts of Kansas City, all of them, except for Blue Springs, because Blue Springs had a virtual day. But everybody else, hey, don't put us in that situation. If I get stuck in the street again, I don't know who to call. I'm calling.
I didn't even understand that because I was like, so the highways are shut down, cars are slipping and sliding.
That too.
Y'all just missing in the middle of the day, putting more people onto the roads, and the bus. None of that made sense to me.
The buses were sliding.
None of that made sense to me.
And the weather forecast was so bad. I had 6 kids that showed up, so I already know half the people wasn't sending their kids to school to begin with. So if attendance is what we were worried about, baby, it was already shot anyway. Listen, don't do that no more. Yeah. Don't do it again. That was last year. They called it. I was halfway to work, and they called it. And it was slick. And I thought, because I had went out to clean my car, and my car was icy. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I slid to my car. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't got a text or nothing. And I was halfway to work, and Marcus called. He's like, you sure you got to go to work? I'm like, I haven't gotten an email, anything, nothing. He was like, might want to check again. Checked again. Didn't have anything. Kept on trudging. Phone call. We're going to.
Now, we are youthful on this podcast because we're under 30. But back in our day, they used to have this shit canceled by 6 in the morning.
I don't know what
has happened. What's going on?
There were kids already and staff already in the buildings, and they was like, "Oh, you gotta go back home." They said the buses were just turning around. But so what I've learned is sometimes that they ask the bus companies. Because that's what happened that day. The buses were like, oh, yeah, we'll be fine. And they got out there and they were slipping and sliding all over Kansas City.
Bus people. What's going on?
Buses and ice don't even go together. What are we doing?
Y'all ain't even got no seatbelts.
Hey.
On the bus.
Hey.
So if anybody needs to be making the cautious decision at all times, it's you guys.
Listen.
If y'all not dropping rock salt as you drive, maybe sit it out. Maybe stay home. Listen. You deserve a day off, too.
Listen.
Make better choices, Kansas City. That was terrible.
Also, we're in the Midwest, and we know how winter works here. So I don't understand why.
We didn't love it.
At all.
December came in with a bang, and that was
only December 7th.
Nuts.
This is the first week of December. It's only December 7th, guys.
My first week of December has been so crappy that I have roped it in with November because November was terrible.
Wow.
So next week, my December starts, and we're going to hope that it's better.
I feel it. Holiday season. Listen, we've got 10 days until Christmas break.
Oh,
10 days.
I was like, that's only the 17th, but
10 days until Christmas break. I just gotta make it.
Y'all done that Friday?
Yep, the 19th is our last day, and we're done. I have one more show of the year, and I'm done. Don't ask me to do anything until about the second week of January. I'm off.
That's right.
Yes. So that was messy weather.
Yes. Local random tidbit.
Yeah.
We were not prepared for the snow
at all.
As though we live in Georgia or something.
Yeah.
Quentin.
Drop the ball, Casey.
Yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. And then Quentin to get on your Facebook thing and be like, well, I was driving fine in my sedan. Why would you do that?
So many people were.
They was eating you up.
There they were.
Rightfully so.
They were eating him up on TikTok.
Did
you see the TikTok?
I did not.
I gotta go back and find that TikTok.
That was so tone deaf. It makes no sense.
2013 sedan. Isn't that what you said? 2013.
That was crazy. Don't ever do that again. Literally, just say nothing. Yeah. Just come out and be like, hey, we weren't prepared.
We messed up.
We'll get it right. We missed the mark.
We missed that.
Don't do that again.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Speaking of mess, Candy and Todd are getting divorced, and it is getting very messy very quickly. So
a scheme set up by Todd.
Listen, I for one was shocked when the news dropped. Now I was just shocked because I feel like we always see Candy and Todd posting, dropping stuff with the family, and so it was like divorce. I was like, oh no, another Real Housewives marriage
bites the dust.
Yeah. But it's getting really messy really, really fast. I feel like there's new reports every day. Todd has filed for full custody of the children. And he would like for the prenuptial agreement to be amended because he felt coerced.
And that is the scheme.
Without legal representation to sign his prenuptial agreement. And
well, did you see the so they put up the whole scene when they did their wedding special of him being like, well, no, my lawyer has concerns about this, and then it was like, what are the concerns? And Ty was like, I don't know, he'll tell you. Nigga, your lawyer has concerns, but you don't know what they are. Are you not concerned? A scheme. And let me tell you, Mama Joyce, not great, not a fan of you,
but she wasn't wrong.
Which
makes me sad because I like Todd. You didn't like him?
He was fine.
I liked them together.
I thought, well, you know, I have a weird thing with dads, and so in the later seasons when he was being weird to his daughter and was like, well, no, you can't have any of that money. You got to get it out the mud. Nigga, did you get it out the mud? Are you out in the mud now?
Are you in the mud now?
Are you in the mud now?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't love that. And then, like, it's been like some weird videos and stuff where he's been like, well, a man should still be a man even if the woman is the breadwinner. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Feel your feelings.
Yeah.
Why are we feeling them on the internet?
I was just going to say, maybe those aren't statements you make publicly.
Those are internal
when
feelings.
People know that your wife
is the breadwinner.
Okay.
Yeah. You feel those feelings with that lady on the couch. You don't feel them on social media. It's very weird.
But my thing was to in his, I don't know what you call it, but him filing for
his filing.
Yeah, in his filing, he said that Candy is away at times for work, and the kids are with him most of the time. But doesn't he often travel for work as well? I don't know. It's getting messy really fast, and you hate to see it.
Yeah, I think both things can actually be true. I think that if it is true that Candy is gone most of the time and the kids' routine is to usually be with him, then as a child of divorce, I do think that's what you should keep. Yeah. Because you keep it as regular as you can. However, with all the other stuff that he's been adding, it's seeming like this is trying to be a child support grab. Yeah. And that's why. Spousal
support as well.
Yeah. So. That's why everybody's like, well, hold on, friend, because that's why it looks messy. Because if you was just be like, hey, I have the kids all this time anyway, so let's just keep it. And you was real amicable and honest about it, sure. But to be like, I have them and I need this, no, we don't like that.
It's kind of like when Mary J. Blige and her husband got a divorce, and he was asking for an allowance for a private chef because this is a lifestyle that he's been accustomed to, and I'm like,
no.
But you got caught cheating though, like, which is not the case here, but we. Oh, is it?
Allegedly.
Oh, I haven't seen that. It's getting messy real
Allegedly,
fast.
He was caught talking to other ladies.
Oh, no. I did see that. Mm-hmm. I did see that. A statement came out that she found out he was. I did see that. Mm-hmm. Oh, allegedly.
A scheme.
Todd,
they said
I'm
it years ago.
So disappointed. I hope that they can keep it peaceful. Candy did file to have the court records sealed for the privacy of their children because their children are minors. Their children together are minors. Mm-hmm. So,
did you see her post with all the women commenting like of support and stuff like that?
No.
Oh, so she made a post that was just like, been going through a lot. Thank you for the support. Blah blah blah. It was very nice. It was very long. Child, the Shade Room is very messy because why was the first comment a comment from Rashida? Rashida, please. What's going on? What's going on? You think that what the people want is recommendations from you? Let's be honest. Let's be for real.
The jokes write themselves. The jokes write themselves.
Like, what's going? Stop it. Yikes. Rashida, please.
Oh, man.
But other than that, sad. Get it together.
It is very sad. I hope that they can continue to work it out peacefully for their mental health and the sake of the children. It's already messy, but I hope that they can keep it off social media as long as possible. All of the nitty gritty of it, and just that's a lot. All the best to them.
All the best.
That's not like all the best to the Tuckers.
Or the Tucker Burses.
The Tucker Burses. Yeah. But I don't know if we talked about this on the pod, but Eva and Mike are back together. That's my Ashanti and Nelly. Okay, I didn't really care about Ashanti and Nelly getting back together,
but I get your concept.
I love that Eva and Mike got back together because they were just a beautiful family, and they were great when they were on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I was like, oh, they're getting.
I thought he was bad to her. Was he not bad to her?
It was alleged. She never confirmed or denied. But the whole time that like she was like, I'm going through a divorce, he was very adamant about like. He was like, yes, I'm not perfect, but I want my family. I'm gonna work hard to get them back, win her trust back. Like, it was very much like it's easy to root for them because we didn't really know what was going on. Okay. But all we saw was him saying like, yes, I've made mistakes. I'm gonna get my family back, and then her kind of being like, I need to separate myself from this and get it together. But then she eventually came back. Like, it wasn't like a big.
Okay.
Now I don't know the intertwinings of it, but that's just from the inside looking out. Like, that's kind of what it was. And even on the show, they were awesome. They were great. And he's like the mayor or something, governor. I don't know what he is, congressman. I don't know what he does. Something in politics.
We're just giving him titles. He has a job.
He does have something in politics. I don't know what he do, but yeah, I was really glad they're back together. So
okay. I saw their pictures the other day.
Real Housewives of Atlanta, though. Marriages, Lord Jesus, another one bites the dust.
Yeah, I always talk about Real Housewives and be like, if you're doing crimes, don't get on TV. But also, if your marriage is shaky, don't get on TV.
Don't get on TV. And that's across the board. That's not just Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah. That is There
are so many reality TV shows that have resulted in divorce, because it's like, I think that it's like, sometimes if you have stuff in the house that might not be great, then when you put it in front of a big audience, then it's like, now you're getting other people's opinions, and maybe you start seeing something a little different.
So do you believe in the reality show curse?
I do. Okay. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's more so right than it is wrong. Yeah. Whew, okay.
I can name more people who have gotten divorced and are still together.
Yeah. Yikes.
Speaking of yikes. Well, I was gonna start with Ray J, but no, I will start with Ray J. Ray J.
Cause what are we doing, Willie?
First of all, as we were speaking about a scheme set up by Todd, I feel that some of this that you have done lately has been a scheme to get the attention off of you literally pulling a gun on the mother of your child on camera. I guess I'll say allegedly, because we don't want to get sued. However, it was on camera and you got arrested on Thanksgiving.
Like, what is happening?
On Thanksgiving.
Willie.
Boo. So I feel like that is why. Also, I don't know why you decided to, after you coming out from getting arrested, decide to get on your phone and do this, which that's, your own cross to bear. But aside from that, because I do think that you have done this to deter from that and people thinking, hey, this man's terrible, which we still do think that. But he came out and said, Beyonce, why do you keep, I'm paraphrasing, sort of. Beyonce, you keep coming to these shows and you've not taken a picture with Brandy at all. Why are you doing that? Which I did think it was interesting that he said that Beyonce been to 6 shows because she only posted pictures from like 2. Yeah. She really been outside. Yeah. 6 of them shows.
She's supporting her sister.
Listen, and I think that is the main thing. She doesn't have to take pictures with everybody.
I also think that along with that, I don't think that it's a snot, like a, what am I trying to say? It's not a slight at Brandy, but
see, I do.
You think it's a slight at Brandy?
From what I have heard from their past interactions and beef
Brandy
and stuff
and
like that. Mm-hmm.
It could be that, but I'm going the mature route.
I'm not, because that's not what I do.
I think that if everyone knows that Beyonce is at your show and your tour, you don't think that everybody's gonna start caring about Beyonce being here more so than you being on stage? I
think that's a good point.
I think that Beyonce does a really good job of supporting Michelle and Kelly in their personal endeavors, but not taking over.
I do.
I honestly think that's what it is, but I don't think that there was a. Now I want to take a picture with you, Hef. Like, I don't think it was that. But hey, I don't know anything. That's my.
I think that it could be that, because I agree with your point, yes. But I also think, like, she still has the pictures with Kelly, and she said, supported my sister, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
She could have done the same thing if she wanted to.
But she ain't got pictures with Monica either.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why
I think it gives very much, I came to see her and that's it. Which is fine. Okay. But I think that with their history, I think coming to 6 makes it a point to be like, I'm here for her. I don't care about this. So.
And hey, maybe that's the case.
I don't know. As someone who doesn't enjoy jeffing and taking pictures with people I don't like,
maybe that's it
either.
I can see that. I can see that. I mean, I think it's more so of what's happening with Brandy and Monica too. I think that it's a lot of the fans stirring up stuff. 'Cause at least that's what I've been seeing on the internet. It's been like Beehive saying stuff about Brandy. Brandy's fans coming back. Monica, like it's been a lot of. I always think it ignites from the fans. Not saying that they haven't had past issues, but I think that it gets fueled by the fans.
I do agree with that, and I think that it started with Ray J, of course, did all of this, but I think that a lot of it came from people having to explain the backstory of why it might be something, and so that's kind of where like the fans was like, oh, kind of like I just did, and was like, oh, I wouldn't want to like. So I think that some of that came from that, but again, a scheme set up by Ray J because no one knew this.
Everybody is setting up schemes tonight. Everybody has
so far. 0 for 2.
Yeah, nobody knew that she was at 6 shows. I knew she was at a couple because they had the picture with Patti LaBelle when they was in Philadelphia. And I knew she was at one before that. I really wish she would have been in St. Louis, but hey. People keep saying that Kelly's gonna bring them out in Houston, which I will then again be sad again. So I don't know that because we had our Friendsgiving show. I went again in St. Louis. And I did get to see Money Long and Kelly. And you know, did I tell you that I felt like Money Long should not be on the tour anymore?
Yes.
And then she's not on the tour anymore. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay, so
because of health reasons.
Yes, for health reasons. She was great in St. Louis. I love Money Long. Okay, I sing along to all her songs. I enjoy them. And it was great seeing her in concert. But you could tell that she was really, really struggling with her health. Like she was kind of out of breath. She's kind of leaning up against stuff. And so you could tell like she was fighting through some stuff. And I was like, she did well, but maybe it's time to call it quits.
Yeah. And it was like, what, a few days after?
Like a few days after, they were like, yeah, she's done. She's not touring anymore. Her doctors said it's not wise to finish out the tour. And I was like, see, I be knowing. And so Maya was going to come to do the remaining dates, which they announced. But then a couple of days later, there was another announcement that Maya would not be doing any December shows due to scheduling conflicts and managing conflicts, something like that. So they're like, there'll be more information in the coming days. And then they announced that Keisha Cole will be doing the remaining dates on the Boy Is Mine tour. I'm glad that I have already gone. Cause that just doesn't make sense to me. That isn't.
We're not moved, Keisha.
That's a very interesting replacement. Keisha Cole, Kelly Rowland, Brandy, and Monica. Very, very, very interesting. Maya and Coco Jones made sense. Keisha Cole, not so much. I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't have much.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Very interesting. Kelly Rowland also was amazing at the Boys Minds tour. My 10-year-old Destiny's Child fan, like, I was having a moment, which is also interesting because before I was like, she don't have to do no Destiny's Child songs. She can just do.
You said that on air.
I take it back. I take it back. I had a time. Like, I just didn't expect. I think it was because it was like, it's not all three of them, and I'm not going to be moved. However, I was moved. I was moved.
Here on this podcast, we are allowed to change our opinions.
I was moved.
With new information.
Calendria was amazing, and I got my life. I got a Kelly Rowland t-shirt. I was very excited. It was a great time. I actually would go a third time. It was, well, maybe not. May I be a little late this time, but I would go a third time because it was amazing. And if Brandy and Monica really do their residency in Vegas, like they've been saying, I will be there.
She doesn't even like Vegas.
I don't like Vegas, but I want to get my The Boy Is Mine single signed, and Marcus was very upset with me because I forgot it in St. Louis. He's like, you should bring it, and I'm thinking like we're on the floor, but we weren't as close to the stage as we were in Kansas City. And this is why he was angry with me, because at the end of the concert, they come out to The Boy Is Mine. Hi, see you later. They take a bow. Monica looks over to the stage. Somebody has a sign up. She goes over, grabs the sign, brings the people backstage, and Marcus just looked at me. I was like,
A scheme set up by Kyrie's.
And then I was like, well, then I tried. I was like, we weren't that close though. They had the social media cameras walking through, and we were on the end of the aisle. I was like,
But how would you have known?
That's what I'm saying. How would I have known? How would I have known? But
next time,
if I go to Vegas, if they go to Vegas, I will be there with my single "The Boy Is Mine," right. So they can sign it. But hey,
Brandy and Monica, if you're watching,
I just want a signature. Brandy, we already go back. We got a picture together. So I'm just saying. So yeah, that was Brandy and Beyonce, "The Boy Is Mine" tour. Awesome job. I'm gonna keep saying
Monica.
It. Huh? I know. I'm saying we were talking about Brandy.
And
okay,
Beyonce. I was like,
Brandy and Beyonce. We got on "The Boy Is Mine" tour. That was my transition.
Yes. Yeah. Yay for everyone.
There. Also, did you see that their tour is like breaking records with the money they're making?
I did not.
And
maybe I did see that.
And Kansas City was on that list. Like we were, the attendance was on that list.
Good for us because we are terrible at buying tickets.
Awful.
Which personally, I kind of want. So you know how they like have things that they have on like the venue doors where it's like you're in Missouri, not Kansas. I kind of want them to tell. There's some that are at like some of the smaller venues where they're like, remember where you are, because you know people. Not even people. I will boo you if you come here talking about Kansas. That's not where you are.
I've only been to 2 events where people were very serious, or people were serious enough for them to hear it on stage.
Oh,
Fantasia,
I go to all of them.
Fantasia was awful. The concert wasn't awful, but she said Kansas so many times. Like she would sing a line and then say, "Kansas, do you hear me?"
It's not where you are.
And then I went to see Ali Sadiq a couple weeks ago, and one of the comedians came out. She's like, "What's up, Kansas?" And the entire like, "Kansas City." She was like, "Dang, I got to say Kansas City." They said, "Yes." I was like, "Oh."
Because it's not where you are.
It's
literally, pull out your phone. It'll tell you where you are.
It'll say Missouri.
I think that's just lazy. That's lazy preparation. Also, I don't like it.
Why does no one on your team know where you guys are? Like, I think that's why people get so upset, because it's literally like you're literally not in Kansas.
Dorothy, like what are we talking about?
Dorothy.
When I went and saw Angela Johnson a few weeks ago, which I have my Angela Johnson shirt on right now, but she had been here before and she made sure to say it right. She said, last time they told me before I came out, she said, so I'm gonna make sure I got it right. And exactly.
I think Duran tweeted the same thing when he came. He was like, "You've got to say Kansas City when you come here,
because we will boo you."
Yeah.
Because don't disrespect us.
Yeah.
Kansas sucks. Except for the basketball team.
That should just be like on the contract when they sign the contract. Like we got the date locked in. Okay.
Do you not know your tour dates? Have you not seen your flyer? It says Kansas City, Missouri.
You know what's crazy is when the first time K came, like on his, they list the tour. It said Kansas Mo. And I was in the comments like, that's not where you're going to be.
It's lazy. It's lazy. Stop doing it.
Yeah.
What was so funny was I was at a work conference the other day, and they were talking about the World Cup. Because America, if you don't live here, we're getting the World Cup to Kansas City. So, states that don't have it. I guess. I don't know. But the keynote speaker was talking about how he wrote a book for like the people coming in that talks about the history of soccer, but also the history of Kansas City. So basically he was like, know where you at. We're a great place, which we are. I won't let other people talk about it. We can talk about it. We live here. Other people who don't, cannot. And that's kind of the whole thing. And so he was talking about that, and he was saying people who come in are always so surprised about like the hospitality and the manners that people show, like when they come from the coast and stuff. And so I was laughing because there was a TikTok about people in Kansas City have aggressive manners. And so it's like when you like go and you like say thank you to somebody or hold the door and they don't say anything, you be like, oh, okay, because I was polite to you, so be polite to me back.
Yeah.
And so I think that very much like describes Kansas City, because we know who you are, we know what you're coming to do, know where you at. It's respectful.
Yeah.
Aggressive manners. I think that's great. Put it on a t-shirt. I'll buy
it. Put it on a t-shirt.
I have aggressive manners for sure.
Speaking of things that we're complaining about, I had to add this because I have been in some very, not crazy situations, but just things that make me, I don't know if this is the older I get or it's just, I don't know. People are starting to annoy me. So one thing.
Just in general.
One thing, because I got to pull up my list. One thing that. It's not. I just didn't want to forget. It's not like a long list. One thing that is very irritating to me is people that smoke weed everywhere. everywhere. I'm not. If that's what you want to do, smoke weed. Why don't y'all smoke before you get to said event? I don't understand. When we were at the Brandy and Monica concert in St. Louis, we're on the floor, on the first row up. I mean, just passing blunts. First of all, this ain't even that kind of concert. This isn't even that kind of concert. And honestly, if I go somewhere where there's no smoking, I paid to be there, I feel like that rule should be enforced. I came to this event because I knew there wasn't going to be smoking. Now, there's a difference. If I go to an outdoor concert and I'm at a Snoop Dogg concert, I expect for people to be smoking. I don't expect for people to be smoking in a stadium or an arena at a Brandy and Monica concert. When I say they were smoking the entire time and it was just weed and smoke, and the other thing that irritated me is that the arena doesn't even do anything to enforce it. There were security guards and people right there. I'm sorry. You gotta go. Why?
Literally, I'm so glad that you said this because I hate it so bad. And respectfully, I hated at outdoor concerts too. Because, again, I didn't pay for that. And, you know, I always default to, I am an asthmatic. Even if I wasn't asthmatic, I'm not smoking. I don't want to smell like it.
That too.
Literally, why am I now a victim to your air because you can't go smoke?
Yeah.
And you could go. Thousands of people smoke in their car every day.
Before said event, but again, I know you said you outdoor events don't bother me as much, but we're in close proximity also at asthmatic. I paid to be in a non-smoking environment. Arenas do a better job of enforcing that.
Why is your air more important than mine?
I was very, very irritated, and I had to take my inhaler because they were. When I say it was thick smoke and it was more than one blunt,
hate it.
I'm like, why? This is the second time that's happening. I was at what is that theater? Not Midland, Uptown.
That's why I saw you in Johnson.
Uptown at October London. Again, not that kind of venue, not that kind of concert. Why are y'all smoking weed? And it don't even be young. It be big, grown people. When I mean, and like, gotta be 40s and 50s. Y'all too old. Y'all too old to be doing that.
It is the worst.
Please smoke before you get to said event. We don't want to smell that. We don't be, and I'm gonna start reporting y'all because I'm tired. I'm tired.
We are gonna start telling, and then I'm gonna call you a name on the way out.
Like, I don't care if that's what you want to do, but I shouldn't have to be subjected to that.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly. Why should I have to leave somewhere smelling like weed when I didn't smoke at all? No.
Please put your weed away.
Leave it in the car.
Leave it in the car. Smoke it in the car.
As a side note, back to the World Cup and back to the car, me and my mom were talking the other day about the World Cup. Oh, and my friend Destiny, she was there. About the World Cup, and it was just like, you know, Kansas City's preparing to host all these people, and we got some big names, like big name countries that are coming, so they're going to bring a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so they are talking about all the improvements they're doing to Kansas City for like the infrastructure and transportation to help all this. And then my mom was like, okay, but how are they going to stop people from breaking into the cars? Because that is what they're doing. And I was laughing, and I was like, they just need to make a public service announcement that goes, niggas, please stop. And understand that when I say niggas, I mean general people. Remember? Because the people breaking into River Market was old white dudes.
Yeah, they were.
So, niggas, please stop breaking into the car. 2 months.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, stop in general, but 2 months, lay off. Please.
Remember, I said that on the past episode. Where they gonna park at? Everybody's cars be broken into.
Please don't do it.
Listen.
We don't want to look terrible. They're not gonna fix the potholes. It's already gonna be a little crazy.
I'm hollering.
Leave the people's rental cars alone.
Listen,
please
get ready to pay those deductibles, guys. Just get ready.
Progressive.
Prepare.
Matter of fact, add it on to your State Farm when you come here because they be breaking into cars. So again, niggas, general, please stop doing it. Just stop breaking into cars in general.
Listen, what's going on here, guys?
Please stop doing it.
Hey. Uber everywhere. That's something.
Honestly. Park at your hotel and just walk.
The second thing that I would like to complain about today is people that watch their videos on full volume in restaurants. Why?
That's so specific.
Is your phone so loud while we are eating dinner? Turn it down. It pisses me off so bad. Why is your phone so loud? It's people eating at dinner, trying to enjoy, have conversations, and I can't hear nothing but what's going. Turn your phone down or put your AirPods in. Everybody don't want to hear what you watching on your phone. We had dinner. Especially when it's nice, everybody's down. You know, it's like a birthday dinner. So now it's a nice, quiet restaurant, a little bit of music, and now I'm hearing highlight reels all over here, or I'm hearing vlog. Turn your phone down in a restaurant.
She said that's not the ambience that she paid for.
There's a lack of consideration for other people.
And that is really the problem with so many things.
It's just a lack of consideration for other
The people have no consideration. They have no empathy. They have no media literacy skills. the kids can't read.
That is very true. And I have a story, but I won't tell it on the camera. Remind me to tell you a story about we are in a literacy crisis. Remind me to tell you when we're done recording. I'm not going to tell it on camera, but we are in a literacy crisis.
Literacy crisis and empathy crisis.
Why is your phone on full blast? Oh, it irritates my soul. This is why I say I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older or people just getting more annoying. All right?
Two things can be true at the same time. I saw a TikTok where somebody was like, I have now placed myself in the category of easily irritated. Me too.
I feel
too.
And
why I feel like I'm so easily irritated is because I have a very low tolerance for stupidity.
That's what.
And I think a lot of people are stupid.
I just hate stupid stuff.
My pin tweet, I think I've said it on here, is if you're gonna be stupid, please don't do it in front of me. Me and Sabrina Carpenter. Please stop being stupid in front of other people. Be stupid in your house by yourself. Stop subjecting other people to it.
My last and final thing to complain about is paying for transcripts. Let me tell you something. A scam and a scheme that's hard set up. Paying for transcripts. Let me tell you, the last few months, so from September till now, I have spent about $30 in transcripts. Not because of a fault of my own, but because people don't know what they're doing. They give incorrect. How are you bad at your own job? Giving incorrect information. Why do I have to pay? This is the other thing that pisses me off. I have a copy of my transcript because this is what I was told this week. Once it is in a PDF form, it's considered unofficial. Why? Is the information the same?
They said you could have photoshopped it. We don't know.
Y'all also need to keep a record. If I paid for this a couple of months ago, why do I then have to pay again to send it again? Because you don't have your things together. I'm tired. It's a scam. It is a scam.
Yep.
I feel like once you graduate, just let me have my transcripts.
Listen.
Why do you even need them anymore? You already got my money. I'm tired.
Clock that.
I'm tired. It's a scam. A scam, scammy scams.
Scam.
I'm sick of it. And then they keep telling you incorrect information. It's like, oh, we need your transcripts again. No, you just got my transcript. I won't be sending it again.
Figure it out.
Then it's a $6 to get it with a $3 transfer fee. All you're doing is emailing it to. I'm upset and I'm fed up. Get it together. So smoking weed when there's not supposed to be no smoking, don't do it. Stop it. Smoke before you get there. Smoke after. Just don't smoke in there.
Do they not sell edibles anymore?
Do that too.
Something else. I don't know.
Stop playing.
We don't do the drugs because, dare. But so I don't really exactly know how it works. But do something different. Because it's not working.
Stop playing your video so damn loud at dinner time. In restaurants with other people. Put an AirPod in.
We don't want to hear what you're watching.
I don't want to hear it. And stop making people pay for transcripts over and over and over and over again. You know I got my degree. You don't need to see nothing else.
I'll just bring my degree in next time.
Do you want a screenshot of that? I'm tired. I've been wanting to complain about these things for at least 3 weeks. I'm so tired. That's all. I'm done. If you don't have nothing to complain about, we can move on. But I'm sick.
I'm sure that I do.
Of it.
But I didn't have a list prepared. So next time I will. I love to yell. So
Sick of it.
Speaking of sick of it and over it and weeks ago, Summer Walker.
That was a great transition.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Summer Walker.
Girl.
I don't really understand what's going on. And I want to first preface this by saying, remember a few years ago when you came out and said, I have social anxiety. I don't like to talk. What happened? Maybe we go back to that. Because all the stuff you've been saying lately, not great.
What happened? It's
What
crazy.
happened? I don't know. So what has happened recently is that one, Summer Walker was having, her own relationship problems, and they were talking about it again because of the release of her album, which I haven't listened to. Did you listen to it?
Yes, I have.
Was it good?
I liked it.
That was
Pretty good.
I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. But they were talking about that, and when that came out, Selena Powell, also gross. If you don't know who that is, they call her the Black Widow. Basically, she's a lady who likes sleeping with taken men and then bragging about it. So like Waka Flocka and Offset and
Ew.
Apparently, allegedly, every nigga Summer Walker has had, because that was why it became personal, because she said she made a thing and was like, I'm 4 for 4, got your man, like crazy stuff. So that's one situation. And so then everybody was like, hey, why do you do this all the time? You know me. Are there no fine niggas anymore? Like, what are we doing? Why is it that you are going after men who are taken on purpose just to say that you've done it? That's weird.
It's crazy.
Go see that lady.
And quickly.
But then it comes out a few days, maybe a week later, that text messages were being released that Summer Walker was Rich the Kid, rapper, side chick, and knew on purpose and was proud of it. And I just don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know any of these people.
I don't know if I could sing you a Rich the Kid song,
Okay.
and you would know it, but
Okay.
he's a rapper. I'm sure you have heard a song of his.
Okay.
I just couldn't get it to you. But he's married to Tory Bricks, another rapper, model. I don't know. They got popular, unfortunately, on social media because she posted a picture in a swimsuit. He commented under it and said, "Who is this? I'm gonna get her pregnant." And then he did that. Which, also go see that lady. Both of you guys.
Oh yeah, I don't know this man.
Google Rich the Kid songs. I'm sure. Click the little song tab. But that came out, and then text messages were coming out where she was basically confirming that she was like, "Hey, I don't care. You know, plug walk, new freezer, plug walk.
I'm gonna have to
my plug talk. Okay, either way,
Yeah,
not important. But I just don't understand, why are we being proud side chicks? What's going on? What's going on? And how are you all hurt that this lady's sleeping with your man and you sleeping with this lady's man?
Yeah.
And you was proud that your name in his phone was Pizza Hut. Also, people who are cheating. Yeah, and so allegedly, when all this was coming out, allegedly Summer Walker said that Tory Bricks sent a bunch of pizzas to her house because she knew her name, she knew who she was. Tory Bricks said she didn't do that. Whoever did it, I think it was really funny.
This is insane. What is going on?
Also, people who cheat, we don't condone that. That's terrible. Pizza Hut is not texting you. So what's going on?
Let's be smart about it.
Let's be smart about it. I'm not going to tell you how I would do it because I think that's crazy. I'm not OJ. He wrote a book that said if I did it, this is how. But what are we doing? Why would you do that?
Oh, what is going on?
Why did you have text messages that said, "Oh, I'm happy you guys are back together, but can I see you next week?" What's going on?
These text messages were posted online.
Yes. What I want is for everybody to get some therapy and some self-respect, and stop talking about it on the internet. That's all.
Who posted these messages online?
Tory Bricks, I think.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
Oh.
But someone did.
This is,
I don't get it. And that's what we were talking about on the Friendsgiving episode when I was like, no, there are some women who wait for a man to be unavailable and then they go there. That's weird.
Very much so.
Get your own niggas.
Also, real quick, because we forgot to say it at the beginning, shout out to y'all and thank you for watching the Friendsgiving episode. The engagement was really good on that. So
it was very fun.
Shout out to you guys. We had a good time. And shout out to all of our guests who came and contributed to that conversation. Sorry, I forgot to say that at the beginning.
And while we're there, people who now want to be guests, when we put out the all call, don't wait again.
DM us, tweet us, text us, call us.
All the things we said before. Now everybody want to be on the show. You could have been on the show on the 15th whenever we shot it, because we were asking for people to be on the show.
And we had a time.
We did. We're fun people. So when we ask again, email us, text us, tweet us, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. When you want to page me, it's okay.
Yes, all of those things. But yeah, Summer Walker, all the best to you.
Or something.
I don't know what else to say.
The people need Jesus.
They do.
Speaking of Jesus.
Oh, man.
So recently there has been, well, really it started from some backlash, but recently there has been a conversation going around that went viral because people asked, I was going to say known grifter. People asked alleged grifter, B. Simone, who had been in her church lady bag. If she
alleged grifter is crazy.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
if so, she's been in her church lady bag, preaching in her short shorts and her blazers. If she would rather have $10 trillion or 10 minutes with Jesus, and she said $10 trillion. Now her grifties were like, oh my gosh, how could you say that? He's Jesus. What do you mean you would take money over spending time with Jesus? And then it hit the internet, as all things do. And so people have been giving their own takes on it. And so I figured we'd talk about it too.
Let's talk about it.
Why not?
Before you put it on the list, I actually had already had this conversation.
What's your answer?
I'm going to do 10 minutes with Jesus. Why am I going to do? Why? You knew I was going to say that?
I didn't.
Oh.
But what's funny is all the churchy people I have asked, that's been the answer.
Because, like, 10 minutes with Jesus is like, it may not be 10 minutes. You know? Like, because our timing is not God's timing.
Oh, brother!
No, so
it
may be infinite, which means I can ask all the questions I need to ask. I can say all the things I need to say, figure out what I need to do to be, you know, where I need to be. And that may be more valuable than the $1 trillion or whatever. Or he may tell me this is how you get to the $1 trillion and more. You know, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so what if it's like coming with a stopwatch and it's like 10 minutes starting now?
I still think the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but we was talking about, you know, our time is not God's time, sure. But you only get 10 minutes.
10 minutes is good. We can still have that conversation. I think that'll be a lot more wealth and knowledge and wisdom than the $1 trillion. And that's just me. You taking the money?
Yes. Because I can talk to Jesus for free.
Very much so.
And so that's,
it's still free.
Yeah. Well, yes. Very true. And so I have seen like people talking about all the things that you could fix with the $1 trillion. You can end world hunger with that. You can end homelessness with that. You can make the world a better place with a quarter of that. And then all that. I saw Dante Kyle who was laughing about the situation. He was like, but he said, you give me $1 trillion, I'm fixing all this stuff, and in 2,000 years they're gonna talk about me. They're gonna write books about me. And so it was like, I was like, yeah, there's so many things I can do. And then I just go to church and pray, and from 10 minutes, and in my it wouldn't be the same. Yeah. But you know, I feel like I think best of both worlds.
I think that's the other thing is it's not the same. Like, yes, I can pray and be in the presence, but be in the presence for 10 minutes. It's different. It's not the same. It's not the same.
All the churchy people have said the same thing.
It's not the same.
And so what if you get there and he's like, you should have took the 10 trillion and helped the people?
And I would be like, okay, so now what do I need to do?
Nothing. Run out your 959.
Okay, well then that wasn't for me then. That wasn't for me to do.
She said
Lord.
That was someone else's calling.
That wasn't for me to do, Lord. That was not. You know, I love to say that's not my ministry. So,
yeah, Listen, there's no wrong answer. no, there's no wrong
What
answer.
are you doing, guys?
Yes.
Gonna go kick it with the Lord? Or take the one trip? It's no wrong answer.
I liked that it was a different variation on $800,000 with Dinner with Jay-Z. Have you seen those?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
We actually talked
I was
about
like,
that.
yeah, let's mix it up. Let's get some
Let's
new
mix it
thoughts
up.
in there.
Okay, now if it was Jay-Z, I'm taking the dollars.
Okay, yeah.
I don't need to sit with him.
No. I used to hate them people that were like, if I sit with Jay-Z, or if I have dinner with Jay-Z, he can tell me how to make $800,000. Okay, but what if he
But have
doesn't?
you seen him, the interview he did with Gayle King where he answered it?
I believe so.
Yeah, he said I wouldn't.
You said he wouldn't sit with it.
He said I wouldn't tell you to cut a bad deal. He was like, you can go get the CD for $8.99, and I tell you how to make the. It's like, but I'm not gonna give you. I already gave you the game. I was like, that's real.
Every time I just be like, this is niggas talking about. He would just teach me. What if he doesn't want to do that?
What if he just?
What if he wants to eat his crab cakes?
That too.
And not teach
That
you
too.
about the fundamentals of business? Then what happens, friend? But yes, answer what you would do and why you would do that. And yeah.
Speaking of trillions of dollars and bad business deals, The Reckoning is on Netflix. If you have not seen The Reckoning, it is a 4-part documentary
I didn't know how many
on
parts.
Sean Diddy Combs, executive produced by 50 Cent.
I should have said Curtis
Jackson.
Jackson.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The interesting thing why I tuned in, and the interesting thing about that is because 50 Cent and Diddy have very publicly not gotten along. So 50 Cent producing a documentary on Diddy is and was insane. But what I came to find out in the background story is Diddy actually hired this film crew.
Yeah.
And he was filming all of these things that was happening as he was preparing for trial before he got arrested, because he really thought he was about to get off.
Which, let's talk about the audacity that you have to think that all these charges and all these crimes are stacked up against you and you finna escape. That's crazy. That's diabolical. That is a level of cognitive dissonance that I don't know if I have experienced. Because what do you mean that you were recording the situation? Super villain.
So, as he was recording and documenting all of these things that were happening, in the process of that, he gets arrested, never gets out of jail. The people that were filming did not get paid. And so those people then offered that footage to other filmmakers and 50 Cent, and we have The Reckoning, which is on Netflix.
Which is so interesting, because who's just be like, you know who to call? Curtis.
I mean, your biggest op, which that might not even be. That might just be the op with the most money. That ain't.
I'm sure that man has a lot of ops, but either way, that your pettiest op. We'll say that.
So, and not to give it all away because I know you haven't watched it, but I just finished it this morning. It does confirm a lot of things that were talked about in court, because I was in court every day. I kept up with the case religiously. It confirms a lot of things that happened in court, and honestly, I still stand by. He did not get enough jail time. There's a few of those charges he should have not gotten off of. So when we were talking about the case as it was actively happening, and I remember being like, I just feel bad for the kids. You were like, some of those kids. I now agree with you after watching this documentary, because not as a twin, not the one, and not Quincy, the other little light skin with little curls.
Justin.
Him, yeah. Diddy Jr., because he...
And he got his own charges.
Oh, did he?
He has his own allegations, I should say. Not charges, allegations.
Yeah. Okay, that tracks, because... Yeah. If you haven't watched it, I encourage you to watch it. If you're interested in this case and you want to keep up, it dates back to Biggie and Pac, and even before that when he was at Uptown with Andre Harrell, and even before that before he ever got into the business, it dates before that, and it goes all the way up and through to when he was convicted. And I feel so sorry, and I have so much, I don't even know what you call it. It's so like for the victims that are having to relive this and talk about it. Especially Cassie. I just want to hug, girl. Just give you a hug. Like, that's her, the everybody that was ever worked for Bad Boy and was fired because they weren't with the BS and they were very publicly standing against it. The only person who I don't feel bad for and who I am also looking at a little bit of sketchy is Kalina from Diddy Dirty Money. So not Dawn, the other girl. Something's off. And something was off on Love and Hip Hop. Something's not. Just watch the documentary.
I love when you say something in the milk ain't clean.
Yeah. Something in the milk ain't clean.
You were the first person I ever heard say that.
And if you, once you watch the documentary, I feel like you'll understand why I say that. If you also watched her on Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. I think there are people who have a sense of loyalty to him because of where their careers were at one point, but loyalty for what? What's happening now? What's happening now, guys? Yeah, so
loyalty is allowed to be broken when people do terrible things.
And that's really where we just got to end it there, because there's no way after watching this, after seeing all the things that came out in court, even after seeing the hotel video that got leaked where he was dragging Cassie, like
that
standing,
was so crazy.
Standing beside him after that is literally insane. And also, they had some of those jurors, the jurors from the case in the documentary, and I just want to say, juror, I don't even remember her name. I don't remember her name. It was like 160. I don't know, the black lady, fanned out. Ain't no way you should have been on that jury. Clearly, you're a fan. You just wanted to, yeah, girl. Clock
Boo.
it. And then even the other man, y'all shouldn't have been jurors. Y'all don't care about none of that. What are we doing here, guys?
What are we doing here, guys? But
Yeah.
Kansas City, I still would like to be on jury duty. So, see me later.
She said that, not I.
She doesn't
Yeah,
want to. I'm the only person I know that wants to.
You're the only person I know that wants to do jury duty.
I just want to see what they be talking about.
I'm okay. I would get dismissed so fast. I'm guilty. He did. I don't know.
Guilty.
No,
ma'am, he's in here for a traffic violation. But
Guilty
anyway.
He did it. The light did it. I don't know. I don't want to be here. So yeah, guys, watch it. Leave your comments. We can talk about it on Twitter, because as somebody that was a former bad boy, listen, I want to be in Junior Mafia. I'm just side-eyeing everybody now.
Boo.
I would like, me and my sister were talking about it today, and she was saying that she would like to hear from Lil' Kim and Mary J. Blige, and I said, unfortunately, I think that they would make no comment just to not be in it. The same way, Mr. Bentley. Where's Bonsworth Bentley?
Yeah.
Where's
the
he?
people have been asking that on the internet. Where are you?
But I think the person that we need to hear from is Mace. I think Mace got all the tea, all the stories, and I think he would be the one to say something, because he and Diddy just, didn't get along for a while. So, I don't know. All the best to the victims, and Sean, I hope you're having the day you deserve.
Every day. Every day.
That's all I got.
Speaking of music, Apple Music Wrapped came out recently. Or I guess Replay is what they call it. Spotify Wrapped, Apple Music Replay, all those things. And did you know YouTube has one too?
I did not. Like
What?
YouTube Music?
No, YouTube.
What?
Because we're on mine. And that's my music. That's my music. That's me and my mommy's picture.
I find something out new every day.
But
how do I do that?
you just go to your YouTube app and it should pop up. But it came out recently, and we were going to talk about it. Yeah.
Clearly, I haven't been on YouTube. Not on my phone.
But did you do your Apple Music Replay?
I did. Wait, now I gotta pause this. I gotta watch it when we're done. I did not know YouTube had a rap.
Neither did I. Literally just opened my app to see if my podcast that I like to watch was on. And
oh wait, replay. How do I get to the thing on Apple Music? I don't remember. Okay, there we go.
I am there. I was like, what is my screenshot? Recover.
I feel like mine is not completely accurate, because last year I would play Apple Music in my classroom, but
here we are.
Yeah. So I play Spotify in my classroom, because I don't be having time for my Apple Music to be messed up. It's mostly accurate, but it's not 100% accurate.
What was your number one streamed artist?
Beyonce.
Yep, that was funny. Mine was Kendrick. And what was so funny was last year, I 100% expected for Euphoria to be the number one song and for Kendrick to be the number one artist. This year, I was actually surprised when it came up because I had no thoughts about what I expected. And so when it came up and like, you know, and they played the music, all of the stuff was GNX, I said, wow. Like,
you know what's crazy? Although Beyonce is my number one artist, Luther is my number one song, which I knew that it was going to be my number one song because if it was me, that is my song. I knew it was number one.
Wham Whammy was my number one song, and I was quite shocked.
Okay.
Literally, when it told me how many times I played it, I said, oh, the girl had a very ratchet summer.
I'm
and so when it showed me the 2 months that it was the top song, I said, well, that tracks because she was outside. Like,
I am shocked at my top. Well, I'm shocked at my top albums except for one. I'm actually shocked that Cowboy Carter is my number one album, and I think that might solely be because of Two Hands to Heaven because that's my song. I think that's the only. I'm like, I don't. I was
gonna say, did you prep before like you went to the concert and all that?
Oh, because that might be
why.
And
so what's funny is like with mine. So like January, February, GNX was my favorite, and then back around back around May, Cowboy Carter's there. And then June, GNX is back. And I was like, that was for sure me prepping for the concert.
That is exactly what happened. Yep. Is I'm looking at June and July. May, June, and July, Cowboy Carter. Oh, and then Two Hands to Heaven. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's why.
I was like, that'll do it. Concert
I was like,
prep
Cowboy Carter is my number one album. My number two album is Sierra's album, which that tracks. Because I really, really liked her album. Number three is Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl mix that DJ Mustard did. I listened to that because DJ Mustard was. Have you never?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you. It's pretty great. Number four is Shea Butter Baby, which that kind of tracks because Ari, you did what you had to do on Shea Butter Baby, and I just had to run it back.
That's so funny. I don't remember my album. Like screenshotted like all my songs and stuff.
And Renaissance was number 5, so, but that tracks.
There we go. Yep. So my top albums, GNX was number 1, which very much tracks for me. I know all the words to all the songs on the album, and I'm very proud of that. Bloom by Duran Bernard was my second, which I love that album too, and also concert prep. Then Lil Nas X's EP, fantastic. That tracked.
Also very interesting.
I'm a Lil Nas X fan. So that I listen to it in the morning because it's very upbeat. Eternal Sunshine Deluxe, Ariana Grande. If you're watching, send me some tickets because every year she's in my top 5, and there's no reason that I was outbid for the war by the bots. I don't love it. And then 5 was Cowboy Carter.
I'm actually surprised that Mutt is not. Oh, it is. Okay, your top song in February. I'm surprised that Mutt is not on my, because I'm also the reason that song is platinum or whatever it is. Luther and Mutt, you're welcome, Leon. You're welcome, Leon. It's me.
6 was Coco Jones' Why Not More, which is very funny because literally it's the one song that she had done on the Terrell show that she dropped on the extended album. That's why that's there. Taste Live.
Are you looking at your top songs?
No, I'm on albums.
Oh.
But I'm saying that is why that is there because I listen to that on repeat all the time.
Gotcha.
Renaissance is number 7, which means, unfortunately, I was depressed a lot. Which means I listen to Renaissance a bunch.
That's a good album to listen to.
Yes. Mutt, Sabrina Carpenter is on there. Am I the Drama? Which actually shocked me because I didn't feel like I listened to it that much.
Mine is on there too, and I don't feel like I listened to it. Mine's number 6, which it says 71 minutes. I don't feel like I listened to Cardi B that much.
I feel like some of the like bottom half are from like my workout playlist because I'm listening to those a bunch. Like Lizzo, My Face Hurts from Smiling. That's for sure from the workout playlist.
Gotcha.
Because there are so many on there. But I was like, no, very fun. But Wham Whammy being my number 1 shocked me a little bit. But my top artists, Kendrick, Ariana, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Lil Nas X, Duran Bernard, Cardi, all those, I think, just find me in like
to my top
to a T.
Why is it not going back? I'm messing up, guys. Okay, hold on. New. My top artist was Beyonce, but moving. Oh, wait, there it goes. Who's next? Mary J. Blige. That tracks. Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Lauryn Hill. That's cause my classroom playlist. Kendrick Lamar, Toni Braxton, Jill Scott, SZA, New Edition.
Also, shout out to Carlton. Vi was my top song for June.
Hey,
'cause that's my jam.
Hey,
yes,
we love to see it.
Yes.
Support your Kansas City artists.
That's right. Except don't support them on Fridays when I can't get into the Phoenix and get no seats. Support them every other day, but leave a table for me to go and support.
Let me make my public apology on the podcast because you weren't the only one. For everyone that could not get into the Phoenix, if you didn't know, me and Carlton were at the Phoenix this past Friday, for First Friday, and it was packed until 1 a.m. They were turning people away at the door, and Janaé didn't get to get in because it was so packed.
The Phoenix!
So
get a bigger venue!
So thank you all for coming. Sorry that you couldn't get in. Now, in the summertime, it's not that bad because they have the door open and people are outside. Yes. But it was cold.
Because I have, in fact, been there in the summer, and we were able to get in. What's so funny was the doorman was saying, blame Carlton. So that is what he was telling everyone.
Yep.
So, Carlton, we do blame you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty packed.
So, book another show. Tell me first. Before you tell anybody else, tell me. And then tell everybody else.
I'm going to send this to him. This part, I'm going to send this to him. That's hilarious.
Yes. But.
Sorry, guys. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of songs and music, another debate that has been going. Oh, in clubs. Another debate that has been going on is, which we again have talked about Dare on this podcast. We did, in fact, just go on a rant about weed.
Yes.
We do not condone the illegal use of drugs. But the thing that has been going on is, if you were at Studio 54, what song would make you do a line of cocaine? Oh, God. Again, we do not.
Whoa, I didn't know that's where we were going.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Again, we do not condone the use of illegal drugs.
Oh, God.
Please do not do drugs and blame it on us.
Okay.
Please don't do drugs in general, but don't do it and blame it on us.
Again,
either.
didn't know that's where we were going.
Put it on the note. That's why it says cocaine songs. That's what the thing was. What songs would make you do cocaine?
Okay.
Have you not seen the TikToks about this?
I have not.
Oh, I'm going to send them to you because the people are reenacting exactly what they would look like.
Okay, go ahead and do your song so I can look in my playlist.
So
I have
literally first, anything Gap Band. Matter of fact, you tell me Charlie Wilson's coming, line them up. You tell me Charlie Wilson's coming, give me $1 and a credit card, line them up. I'm going to have a great time. They play Outstanding, I'm in there having a great time. You tell me Tina Marie's coming, Square Biz, immediately in there. Matter of fact, don't even look for me. Does Narcan do cocaine? I don't even know enough about drugs. I was gonna say have the Narcan lined up. I don't even know if that is accurate. So, but
those are good songs. Okay.
I love all of those.
Okay, one song would be "Single Life" by Cameo. That would be one song. Encore would be another one.
Ooh, they did A Night to Remember, Shalimar. They do that.
Get ready.
I'd be like, I will. I am ready.
Encore would definitely be. Oh yeah, for sure.
Ooh, Kiss, Prince, line them up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Line them up.
You say Square. Boogie Oogie Oogie. Up on the floor till you can't just boogie no more. Just can't boogie no more. Yeah, all of that. Yeah. Flashlight.
Let me tell you something. My mother walked their wedding recessional was to Flashlight, and I ain't never seen so many people immediately start turning up. Yeah. I'm sure that the drug dealers did triple the numbers when that was out.
I'm already knowing.
Because what a song.
Got to give it up. I used to go out and party. Yeah, we would be partying. We would be partying. Yeah. Yes, we would.
Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, When Doves Cry.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bad mama jam.
And that was just on the playlist when I was coming in. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Ain't Nobody, Shaka Khan. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay, this okay. This is probably okay. I have two that are off what we've just been saying. The first one is Gypsy Woman by Crystal Waters.
That's your
my
song.
That's my song in general. And then Dancing Queen is also my song. So I would be in there, boy.
I like that you bring it back every time.
Dancing Queen, let me tell you, the first time I went to Funky Town and they played Dancing Queen and they turned them little disco balls and I was in there be like,
Is that girl?
That is my song.
Watch and see. Ooh, Get Off by Prince. I love that song.
That is my song.
I might have to listen. I need to put that on my
listen,
other playlist.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to that in the car.
What You Gonna Do For Me, Shaka Khan. That would probably, yeah. Cutie Pie.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure I Want to Be a Lover, Prince. Let me tell you what. Prince Night. Prince Night brought to you by Janaé growing up with Von Lee.
Cutie Pie for sure. That is a good one. Throw some Rick James on there. I don't care what song.
Just any.
Yeah, but it don't matter. Give it to me, baby. All of that. I don't. I need some slows. Oh, the Stylistics. People Make the World Go Round. That would give me. That's real slow. Doom 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 doom. Yeah.
That's so fun. Okay, literally, like going through these songs, it's like we do not condone drug use. I do understand listing off these songs how the people were doing drugs. Hey, the people were making music. Hits after hits after hits. You know
what song I think that they was so high on? There'll Never Be by Switch. There's no them niggas was high. That song so fire. They was in there on that good cocaine.
Having a great time.
When they get to the yeah. And then at the end with do 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 high.
Having a blast.
Oh, a time.
So, what song? Again, don't do drugs for real.
I got one more song.
Okay, go ahead.
Shining Star. So that beginning, don't. Yeah.
Ooh, I think Love and Happiness would be a good one too. Like as like a mellow one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Again, don't do drugs, America.
And don't blame it on us.
But send us some songs that would make you feel like you want to party. Like they did
maybe not
in
the
drugs. Olden
Just party,
times.
like you want to party like they was partying.
At Studio 54.
Yes.
As they were doing.
I also enjoy that, okay, not drugs, but I enjoy that events and things like that are coming back. I love to go to an event or love to go to a function where you're supposed to be dancing.
The people want to dance.
And people are dancing. There's nothing worse than going to a dance event.
And people standing on the wall.
What are we doing? But I'm one of those people like, I'm gonna go dance. I don't care what y'all do unless we gonna dance. Because I love that. Let's dance, guys.
Yes.
Let's dance.
The people are depressed. They want to dance.
Yeah, I want to dance. There's nothing else that like, because when Renaissance came out, like it was still kind of the outside wasn't all the way back outside. There's
Renaissance changed it for
more
sure.
than I wanted to do than be outside listening to Renaissance and dancing. Because baby, I would have been there. I need a towel. Okay, I'd have been there.
In the car, cutting up.
Baby, come
literally, that's why it is my sadness lifting song, because all you can do when you hear that is want to happy.
I need to have
just want to be happy.
A 70s /
I want to hash you and make you like jams.
I need somebody have a dance function and invite me, because I would like to dance. And I don't mean two-step, because we two-step a lot in Kansas City, which is fine, but I want to dance.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That is what I want the goal of my birthday party to be.
To dance?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I love to dance.
You let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And I love a good theme. If I need to get my costume together, you let me know.
You do throw a lot of the theme parties.
Hey.
You do.
Hey. Themes are my thing. Yep. I don't know why.
And let me tell you what. When she does them, we commit.
Everybody understands the assignment. When I rescheduled my birthday in July, because COVID was COVIDing, it was cold, I said, hey, my birthday's in July this year. Everybody said, okay.
Yep. Sure did.
And they showed up in their early 2000s wear, and we had a time.
Had a blast.
We had a time. My birthday this year, my old people, my retirement party, a time. Everybody understood the assignment.
Had a blast.
A blast.
That is true. We do.
Just saying.
So, people who have people with friends who have cold weather birthdays, thank you for supporting and showing up. Yes.
Because it's very sad. I'd be so sad.
Yeah.
I just got to start traveling, which I have been doing.
Let me tell you what, I plan to combine both of those for this year. So
Sounds like a plan.
That's right.
But yes, give us your Studio 54 song. Drop those in the comments. Tell us, are you kicking it with Jesus? Or are you taking the $1 trillion? What else did we talk about?
What's a scheme that that was set up this week? So the recap. Kansas City, do better for the winter. Quentin, don't ever get on there trying to tell people that they didn't drive these terrible roads when you knew they were terrible. Don't ever do that again. Niggas, please don't break into the car when the World Cup. Please don't break into cars when the World Cup comes. I didn't either until we're in Kansas City business. Please don't break into the cars. We want people to come back. We want them to spend money, not on insurance, but on the businesses. Please do that.
Local.
Yeah. Candy and Todd.
All the best.
Work it out.
All the best.
Or not work it out. Figure it out for the kids. We hope that this ends amicably.
Yes.
Mama Joyce, no 10s for you, but you were not wrong. Aunt Bertha, literally the line of scheme set up by Todd, amazing.
You called
amazing
it.
work.
You called it.
10 out of 10, amazing. Brandy and Beyonce. Ray J, stop speaking. Also, we didn't talk about it before. Monica, I didn't like that you got up there and was like, we had to take his phone tonight. That was not a joke. He's doing terrible things. I want everybody to stop little brother and Ray J like, he's just a silly little guy over there. No, he's not. He's dangerous. Stop doing that. You got real serious for a second.
Summer Walker.
Stop smoking weed indoors with the people that didn't sign up for it. Boo.
Put it away. Smoke before you go.
Stop charging for transcripts. Turn your volume down.
All the way down. Put in an AirPod. We're tired.
Put on your captions.
That too.
Summer Walker. I don't know.
Yikes.
I don't know. It doesn't look great. I have nothing positive. Everything I was going to say was going to be worse.
Pulled it back.
Yeah, I have nothing positive. Churchy people. Non-churchy people. Church adjacents. Everyone. What is your answer? 10 trillion, 1 trillion. 1 trillion, 10 minutes with Jesus. What would you do? Please let us know.
Sean.
Gross. Terrible. Villain. Boo. Curtis, no 10s for you. You're terrible too. However, thanks for letting the people know that he's terrible. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have much positive for you either. Have it. So, Apple Music. I enjoyed the Wrapped. I think I personally would like for you to start adding some more fun stuff like Spotify does. I thought that their listening age was quite cool. Maybe jazz it up. I don't know. You're getting better year by year. Jazz it up a little bit more. And Studio 54. People. The people want to dance. So have more dancing events. Yeah. We want to have fun. The world is terrible. People need an outlet. We want to do something. You know how much money is spent on FanDuel because people are looking for a little bit of happiness? A lot. Also, FanDuel. Did you bet in Missouri yet?
I have not. I told you I wasn't getting nothing outside of Prize Picks.
Oh. Okay.
Which it's just too much. Okay. I'm not that.
Well, now it's here.
I know. I just can't. I'm not that invested. Okay. I would like to be, but and the NBA sucks right now.
That's true. And you don't bet on football.
Okay. I don't understand.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Save your money. No need to give it away. It's super fine. But yes. So join us next time when we probably be talking about Christmassy stuff and holidays and festivities and hopefully happiness.
Yes. Okay. And if you would like to be on our Christmas episode, tweet us, DM us.
This is the all call happening right now.
Call us. Add us on Facebook. All of those things. Snap us. Let us know so we can get.
It's happening now.
If you want to be on the Christmas episode, please reach out to us within a week of you seeing this episode. Let us know.
Not after the fact.
So that we can prepare. Amen. All hearts and minds clear. All right. So
it is Sunday.
If you are liking what you're seeing and what you're hearing, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel,
tell your friends,
share this video, tell your friends,
tell a hater.
I mean, yeah, tell a hater. They might like us. I don't know. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of those things. We follow back, we talk back, all those things. If you want us to talk about something specific, let us know. We will talk about what you want to hear.
Do you have things to complain about? Send them to us and we'll read them on air.
Yes, because listen, I'm tired. I will list your complaint for you.
Yes.
Start a list, okay? What else? What else do we have coming up?
The end of the year.
End of the year.
It's about to be 2026.
It is. It came. It really feels like this year went by so freaking fast. Or is that just me? Is that just me?
I have some months that I feel like that, some months that I don't.
I say that because I remember for New Year's Eve, like me and my cousin, like we got an Airbnb and we had like a cousin's night, and it feels like we were just there. And I was on New Year's Eve, and I'm like, it's about to be that again. Like,
I did get on TikTok, and it was like the 12 grapes have 30 more days to work. Let me tell you here first, folks, save your money on the grapes. They don't work. You heard it here first. Leave the grapes in the produce section. They do not work.
Leave the grapes in the produce section is crazy.
Save your money.
Oh, we can end. What is one thing that you want for Christmas?
Ooh. Like that I have sent to my brother and mother.
Yeah.
There's a new purse that I want that I sent. What's so funny was some of the stuff I had on my Christmas list I bought, and so I when we do our Christmas list, we have shared notes, and so I'll go and I'll take it off, and I'll be like, I no longer need it.
Same. The only thing I still haven't got my Asia Wilson jersey, so Aces, if you're watching, make my Christmas. I don't know.
A youth extra large.
Or anybody else that's watching. Make my Christmas. I would like an Asia Wilson jersey.
Youth extra large.
Youth extra large. You don't even got to get the big one.
Don't.
All of my jerseys are youth extra large.
Youth extra large.
So yes, let us know what you guys want for Christmas.
Yes.
And we'll talk about it on the next show with some guests.
That's right. We'll find some guests. Yeah. But again, this is the all call. Because now people have wanted to be on.
Yes.
This is the call.
This is the call now. So we'll be looking for
the doors of the church are open.
Yes, they are. So we'll be looking for those comments. In the meantime, we will see you next time. You've just watched the new episode of Black Degree to Unfiltered.
Stay warm.
We'll see you. Hey.